Stevie, a 2-1 victory over Alloa this afternoon. You had to grind it out, maybe win ugly, but it's 3 points nonetheless, and you must be delighted that we've came away with maximum points.
Yeah, there's a number of things we're happy with, Jordan. I think it's been a few games since we beat Alloa at home, so we've put one to bed there. Obviously Craig scoring 2 goals on his debut. Fraser Murray with 2 assists was massive in it as well, and albeit we ended up losing Aaron Cumry in the first half due to injury. Kyle McDonald making his debut. It's been a wee bit of time in coming, but he's trained really well and in difficult circumstances. He's been thrown in because Alloa's movement in the final third's really good with the attacking players they've got, and to come away with 3 points in a game that I thought we were very good the first half. In the second half, we had to make a number of decisions to be a little bit more defensively secure and man up, and as you rightly said, win the game ugly. But you see how the results have went this weekend. It's a very important 3 points for us.
When you go back to the start and look at the team that you picked and the shape that you picked, going with 2 up front, maybe something that you've not done a lot this season, but how did you feel that the partnership of Craig Whiting and Declan McManus worked and formed over the 90 minutes?
Yeah, it's still early days, but what Craig's shown is that he's, the quality that we've seen in him to try and bring him to the club was there for everybody to see, not just in his finishes. Some of his link-up play was terrific, his movement off the ball. But it's great now because we've got Declan and Kevin O'Hara and Lewis McCann now vying for starting positions. So, different games give us different challenges to face, and the 4 of them are going to be big players for us between now and the end of the season.
It was a great instinctive finish for Craig Whiting's first one, and his second one, maybe one of the rare opportunities that we got forward in the second half, but it showed his clinical side to his game as well by putting in the winner. So you must be really pleased with his debut, and I'm sure you'll be expecting more to come.
Yeah, I think the first one comes from Fraser Murray cutting inside. It's sort of one of them, is it a shot, cross, come shot thing. So, Craig's caught it with outside his right foot and a great finish, an instinctive finish. The second one's great because Fraser Murray actually takes it, I think, onto his left foot and puts in a cross early. And Craig's movement to get across the defenders is very good movement that will cause anybody hassle. So, as I say, very pleased with the finishing, but also the mentality to go on and win the game.
As you said, Kyle McDonald had to come on for Aaron Comrie. First of all, how is Aaron? Does his injury look like something that could keep him out for a period of time?
I think all I can say at the moment is that it's a hamstring injury. There was a tightness to it to the extent that he didn't feel that he could carry on. So I think in hindsight he's made the right call, Aaron. And as I say, we're just lucky that we had somebody of the quality of Kyle to come on, and I thought he adapted to the game well and didn't look out of place, so very pleasing on that side.
And that was basically what I was going to come on to there for my second point about Kyle McDonald coming in. He seemed to sort into that back 4 pretty seamlessly, defended well at times. He got forward and put in some good crosses, had a dig or 2 at goal as well. He really showed himself up to the Dunfermline supporters this afternoon and really took his opportunity to give you a headache going forward.
Yeah, I think as we've seen the quality in him. He likes to get forward the park, he likes the physicality side. There's things that he's going to have to learn and develop, but that's, he's playing at a different level again today. And he's been thrown in a championship game, and as I say, the biggest pat on the back that we can give him is that he didn't look out of place, and nothing more pleasing than making a debut and coming away with 3 points.
We've spoken about certain individual players there, Craig White and Kyle McDonald, the positives that their debuts have made today. Is the most pleasing aspect for you, though, the fact that in that second half, for the majority of it, we had to defend and we done it resolutely and we came away with a win. Maybe in previous seasons we might have came away with a point or maybe have found ourselves on the wrong end of a result. Today we showed a different side to us, like you said, and does that really give you optimism for the future that we've maybe, as you said, manned up and really shown that we're here for the full season and ready to compete?
What it does, Jordan, you rightly said there, is it gives us something to build and look forward to next week against Queen of the South. We would have been kicking ourselves today if we'd drawn that game and seen the results the way they were. So it's going to be a nice weekend that we can have, but not get relaxed and complacent. We had to go 3 at the back to handle some of the problems Cameron and Boy Thompson got thrown. We stood up to it. And to show where the club is at the moment in terms of the quality we've now got in the squad, when you've got Dom Thomas, Kerr McInroy, Lewis McCann not even getting on the pitch, Cammy Gill, it says a lot for where we are and trying to build, and there's some boys not even getting into the squad at the moment. So a lot of positives, not getting carried away, but to enjoy the weekend as a Dunfermline supporter.
Going to the south away next weekend, and they're on a great run of form, and they'll be boosted even more so by going up to fourth in the table this evening with a 3-2 victory away to Dundee. So you'll know how tough a task it'll be against Alan Johnson's side, but you'll be going there with your own belief that the squad that you've got together could go and take another 3 points.
Yes, again, it's different questions that are going to be asked of us. They're in a great bit of form themselves, and also you go down and play in the surface down at Dumfries as well. So it'll be a game that we're looking forward to. We'll come back in to work and do a recovery on Monday, and then get a good week, hard working week under our belt, and look forward to going down there. You
said pre-match you wanted to see the home form continue, the performance from the Wraith game. You saw a different side to us today. I'm sure you'll be going into your weekend really pleased that you saw a lot of different attributes from your side this afternoon. You must take a lot of belief heading into the rest of the campaign.
As I say, we've made decisions today, and I've got to give great credit to Greg, Jason and Stephen Whittaker before he went on the park as well. You know, we're playing at home, we're 2-1 up against Alloa, and we actually had to shape up the team more defensively minded because we felt that we were going to lose a goal. And you know, there's no embarrassment in saying that as a manager. Can it invite pressure onto you? Yes, it possibly could, but we felt if the game was open at that point and it was sort of in our control to change something defensively, it was the right call to make. And you live and die with the decisions. The pleasing thing is the players carried out that, and as I say, 3 points will be an important 3 points that allows us to kick on again in the season.
Congratulations on the victory today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and catch up with you midweek.
Thanks, Johnny. Cheers.